Remember that pantry from last episode? This is the whole point of it. Tonight's dinner uses 4 things that were already sitting there before I started cooking. Nothing bought special, nothing planned around. That's the actual payoff of buying in bulk. Dinner stops being a decision and starts being whatever's already there. Here's the whole dish. Rice, half a can of canned luncheon meat, and 3 things that are basically just flavor. Soy sauce, sesame oil, and olive oil. That's it. No onion, no vegetables, nothing that needs to get used up before it goes bad. This is about as low effort as real cooking gets. Here's how it comes together. Cook 1 cup of rice in the rice cooker. Nothing special here. This is exactly why the rice cooker earns its keep. Set it and walk away. Slice half a can of the luncheon meat into cubes and refrigerate the other half for later. You're not using the whole can tonight. That's part of what makes this cheap. Half now, half becomes a different meal later. Get some olive oil into a pan and fry the cubed meat. Let it actually brown a little. That's flavor you don't get back if you rush this step. If you swap in sardines instead of the luncheon meat, skip the added olive oil entirely. Sardines already come packed in olive oil, so you just fry with the oil straight from the can. Same dish, 1 less thing to buy. Add the cooked rice to the same pan, along with a bit more olive oil, a dribble of sesame oil, and about 1 to 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Mix it all together. This is the only step that actually matters for flavor. Everything else is just heat and time. Cook it on medium to medium-high heat, mixing only occasionally, so about every 5 minutes, and instead of constantly stirring. This is the actual technique. Leaving it alone is what lets some of the rice go toasty and a little crispy on the bottom. Flip it as it browns, don't let it burn, but don't babysit it either. The whole thing takes about 15 minutes. Making it fancy, if you want. If you want to dress it up, fry a single egg sunny side up and slide it on top once the rice is plated. A zigzag of Sriracha over the top adds a little kick. Neither one is required. The rice and meat alone is already dinner. Here's what tonight actually cost. A cup of rice, about 59 cents. Half a can of the luncheon meat, $1.25. A dash of soy sauce, 20 cents. A dribble of sesame oil, a dime. The olive oil for frying, about 30 cents. That's $2.44 for dinner. Add the egg and you're at $2.74. Add the Sriracha too and it's $2.84. Swap in a can of sardines instead and you actually come out cheaper. No separate olive oil needed and the whole thing drops to about $2.06. That's the actual math behind buying in bulk. The pantry costs $332 up front, and tonight's dinner, protein, starch, real flavor, and barely moved the needle. This is what it was all for. If you've got your own already in the pantry dinner, tell me what's in it. That's genuinely where the next episode comes from.